It's the game spitter. Y'all share the video so my page can grow. You know I need that 1,000+ likes so the algorithm know. Subscribe to my channel so my YouTube can grow. And I'm on list crawlers because back page gone. And skip the game ain't nothing but a bunch of hillbilly rednecks on there. They're saying no a bunch of fake Asians and Chinese girl profiles and clucks and BBWs that don't nobody want. Yeah, so I want to speak on this Troy Ave situation, looking like a Tubi movie, a Tubi scene, because one thing about it, ain't no way this thing went all over social media, and ain't no police spoke on it, ain't no police said they investigating it, wasn't no 911 call, no ambulance, nothing. We ain't heard nobody lost their life, we ain't heard nobody got popped, we ain't heard none of that stuff. So it's given like Troy Ave just won his name in the algorithm, or they shooting a movie and somebody just put it out like it was a real situation for clout. That's what it's given. Either way, if it was real, Troy Ave would be locked up. He'd be locked up. For one, it ain't no self-defense. What they say they at? San Diego? Yeah. It ain't no self-defense out there, so it ain't no stand your ground. You got the blick on you. And then you jumping out the car. Like say, Buddy sitting in the car, and the dude, he got a concealed carry. And when the robber come, the robber grab him or he distracted and, Troy Ave, he can see the blick and he grab it. Now he got a better fight. Or he could be sitting in the crib, right? And the dude who owned the crib, he got weapons enough and he ain't no convicted felon. And he got his right paperwork because he in Cali. And say he just got the gun out sitting on the table or something like that. Or it's just easy to get to. The dude occupied and Troy Ave, he get to it and say today. Now, I can't say he still won't get locked up, but he'll have a better fight. He'll have a better fight. But he would have got locked up, him getting out the car, showing he got the blick on him like he been carrying it. Not like he went and got to it and no. So he'll get charged with that. And then, let me look at this thing. I don't want to show it because it may. The dude was running away. Let me see. Yeah, the dude was running away and Troy Ave was chasing him down, blowing at him. And the dude didn't show no deadly threat towards Troy Ave or the dude. He was already running away and Troy Ave kept shooting. That's another charge. You can't do that, especially when he fell on the ground. See, the video cut off, so I couldn't tell if he still shot. And if he did, that's another charge. Also, Buddy did have a gun, but he was already running away. And then, when the dude was running away, he wasn't pointing the blick back towards Troy Ave. But he still could say he had a gun, though. He can't take the risk, right? So give him that. But when Buddy fell, if he kept blowing, then Troy Ave in the wrong. Yeah, Troy Ave in the wrong. Plus, it ain't his property. It ain't Troy Ave house. You see what I'm saying? So he still, a dude lost his life. It wouldn't be first degree, a second degree murder. It wouldn't be that. It'd probably be like the lowest, like manslaughter or some shit like that. Maybe third degree. Something low. It wouldn't be first degree though, because it's still a robbery. Even though he chased him down. But I can't tell if Buddy still was blicking him. You know what I'm saying? When he was on the ground. I can't tell. It looked like Troy Ave still gave him another shot when he was on the ground. And if that was the fatal blow, say if dude lost his life, yeah, Troy Ave be fighting a homicide, manslaughter. If dude was alive, he'd still be fighting a gun charge and probably assault with a deadly weapon. Because how he did it. I'm not saying he'll get convicted. He'd probably get convicted on the gun. They'll drop the assault and get convicted on the gun. But I say it's a Tubi movie or some skit type shit, because ain't no way the police ain't said nothing. Man, this shit all over social media. Investigators ain't talking to the lawyers. Ain't no news report, no 911 call. Dang, you can check the hospital records. Ain't nobody come in. None of the hospitals out there for no gunshot wound around that time. You see what I'm saying? So when Buddy was getting popped, he didn't scream. Like bullets hitting your skin, entering your skin, he wasn't screaming. So some clout shit. Ain't nobody been talking about Short Ave since that case, and he wanted to do some good clout shit. Come on, man, like that should make you look lame. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you gonna just let it play out like you really done that there, because the police they'll shut it down, or whoever like really dig into the story, they'll shut it down. Because on some real shit, y'all gotta think about it. If you know that's Troy Ave, because it seemed like dude been watching and plotting, waiting for dude to pull back up. But if you creep up, why would you skip past you creeping up and Troy Ave, he got his back turned, dude, he ain't paying attention. Most dudes, they would have ran up and just upped the blick and really kind of pointed towards whoever reaching. You ain't gonna just run all the way up and run up on dude and it's a whole nother man right there. You'll want to keep your distance and just up the blick, waving it from right to left, seeing whoever reaching. That's who got the blick, because ain't nobody got it in their hand already. So it'll give you a better chance to prepare for a shootout if Troy Ave can draw faster than you while you already got the thing blow. So by the time, while the dude got the blick on the big heavyset dude, if you practice on your drawing your weapon, if you practice on that, you can draw it real quick, 2 seconds, 3, whatever, then you can pretty much draw it in time. Is already one in the head and give him gunfire to back him down. Because anytime when it's a situation like that, the dude, the robber who run up, he by himself, he would shoot to get up out of there. He ain't gonna really shoot to kill both of y'all, because it ain't no drill. It's a robbery. So it ain't no drill mission. So why would he just stand there and give y'all all the gun smoke? He gonna be shooting to run. Like as he blowing at Troy Ave and dude, he gonna be trying to walk backwards and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Versus if he came to delete Troy Ave or old dude, he'll just, when he rise up from, ducking down, he'll just start blowing. So yeah. And then with missions like that, that wasn't a smart mission to be on by yourself. If you know you gonna rob somebody they got a lot of money, they be with rappers, you hear different voices. If you hear two people, two doors shut, why would you approach that situation like that? Like you would have waited till you got a better angle. Like, I don't know, man. And then on a mission like that, you'll definitely want to have a vest on. You'll want to have a vest and a medical kit, but dudes ain't gonna do that. And you'll want to have two guns. This is why you should go on moves these days. If you by yourself and you ain't got nobody with you, you need to have two guns, because if you would have had two guns on them, two handguns, and they ain't got to be two full size, two pocket rockets, you could aim one on Troy Ave and one on Fat Dude. That way, Troy Ave, if he reaching, even if you ain't got both your eyes on Troy Ave, if he on the corner of your eye, you see nigga reaching, you already got the blick on him and have attachments on it, or have a beam pointing at Troy Ave. If he start to reach or start to get the blowing because he can draw out too fast, you can still throw fire his way and still pop his man at the same time. So you throwing fire in both directions. Now, when it's 3 or 4 guys, then yeah, you still can get hit. Everybody got a gun. But it seemed like Troy Ave only had a gun. And I'm only speaking like if this situation real, and it's not. This is a Tubi movie, some skit, some bullshit they came up with. You could tell it ain't no way go this long with no law enforcement talking about it. Uh, but yeah, man, you'll want to have 2 blicks on a situation like that, and you'll want to have backup clips, because you never know. You may need that car, that Jeep, that Bentley for shelter. and you may, if you ain't got extensions on them, you may throw out 15, 17 shots. You got 2 blicks, you aiming at, or you got 1 blick, and you aiming at him, and you aiming at Troy Ave blowing at you, and you using the Bentley for shield. You may fuck around and throw out 13, 14, 17 shots, and you need a backup. Troy Ave, he ain't gonna have no backup on him too fast. So yeah, you'll need that backup magazine, let alone having 2 backup magazines. If you ain't gonna have the best, you at least need backup magazine because you never know what situation you'll put yourself in. So in that situation, if the dude got to use that Bentley for shield, he'll wanna. You got Troy Ave on one angle of it. You got the fat dude right there. You'll want to at least pop the fat dude to drop him because he's so big, he gonna drop. And then you'll want to get all the way to the ground and shoot up under the Bentley and hit Troy Ave in his ankles. Because just holding your hand over the Bentley, you may miss most of your rounds. You may miss it because he's gonna be throwing them back. So you're not gonna aim like you just got a clear shot at him. Unless you just look up and hit him, you'll just have your hand over the thing or just be bouncing up and down, blowing. So you'll want to duck low. That's why you need them attachments. Duck low and make sure your beam line up with the barrel. You get the adjustment thing, you stick in the barrel and line the beam up right. So wherever that beam pointing at that he can't see, only you can see, you can hit. That's why you need all this type of stuff. You want to have the most stuff when you go on missions like this. This is why you need to watch a lot of gun channels. You need to watch like stuff like a attachment type of YouTubers that'll teach you how to adjust it and how to shoot better when you on the ground. You got to shoot up under a car. That's the videos you need to be finding on YouTube. You want to be a stepper. You want to be looking at the white dudes, the rednecks, the army men when they get low shooting up under cars. How they lay all the way flat down on the ground? How they do it? Like, do they shoot at an angle? What guns they use? Is it better for a compact? Is it better for full size? What you good with? Stuff like that. If you going on missions where it could be more than one person, because you got to move fast. Like, you don't know what the other person got, and if you take your eyes off of him, he can draw quick and he real quick on his toes. He can shoot good because he be practicing, or he just get lucky that night. Yeah. So that's why you'll want to come 2 guns, a vest, extra magazines, and yeah, you got a better chance. There's nothing you can do that 100% guarantee you'll win every robbery, every shootout, but you can better your chances. That's all we can do is better our chances. Stop going off rappers and movies, getting guns because it's popular. You may not be good with the FE. You may need to get the Ruger compact. You may need to get a SIG. You keep buying Glocks. You may be better with the SIG. You keep shooting with your right hand. You may be better with your left hand. You keep buying 40s. You keep buying all these big ass calibers, 45, 40. You could be better with a 357. You could be better with a 9, but you keep buying 40s and 45s and 5.7 and 223s because it's cool and popular and big and scary looking. You carrying the Draco, but the Draco had you missing. It be having you missing because when y'all be hanging out of cars, just jumping out and how the kickback. Nah, you could have got a more sturdier weapon that's smaller, like a FN that still deliver a high caliber weapon. When you could have got a smaller weapon like an FN that still deliver a top tier bullet and still do a lot of damage and buy the right kind of bullets. Go to the gun show and get the right kind of shells that do the most damage. When the bullet hit the skin, the bullet break a piece, like it break into pieces and shit like that. So it'd be pieces of metal all over his body. I wish I had it. I got the rounds, but they at the crib. They ain't on the truck. Yeah, they at the crib, yeah. That way, so when metal's breaking all through his body, like it's dispersing all through his body, he may have a piece of metal way over here. You hit him in the leg, but a piece of metal that went up there where his stomach at, and it may have to stand there. It's doing more damage in his inside. But you just so big on Draco, ARP, nah. That's why you should go to the gun range and try every weapon. Try different joints. You should do outdoor ranges. This is what you do, right? You're only a stepper, right? Yeah. And you'll be able to outdo pretty much any rapper on average. Except probably like the Money Mans. They'll give you a challenge because Money Man do a lot of gun practicing and outside training and stuff like that. So he'll be a real challenge. But the average rapper who do a lot of drugs and don't be on point, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all don't ever work on y'all skills. Y'all base y'all skill set off how many niggas y'all shot and how many hats y'all got. And y'all got the balls to do it broad day and all that, but y'all don't really go practice. You're not Allen Iverson. You need to go practice. Go find you one of them. Go drive 2 hours, out, outdoor range. Yeah. If not, just keep taking your chances. But yeah, man, this shit right here with Troy Ave cap. I don't believe it. If it was true though, I feel like he'd be locked up, at least for the gun, if not the homicide. Because I feel like if it was real and Troy Ave being Troy Ave and social media, he know everybody gonna speak on it, he would have tried to delete Buddy so he can have that body, thinking he may be in the right. And when Buddy turned his back and he wasn't blowing or he wasn't pointing the gun towards Troy Ave, or when he fell on the ground and Troy Ave stood over him and kept pumping lead in him, now he could be like, but Buddy still was moving up in the gun. I just finished him off. You know what I'm saying? I just finished him off. So that's a decent argument. But Buddy could have, when he was running for Troy Ave, and Troy Ave was chasing him, he could have had the gun like that, blowing. Once he did that, they would have stopped Troy Ave in his tracks. He could have failed and had to blow from the floor or the ground, whatever. I made Troy Ave get behind that Bentley by him blowing. He could miss. Just by him blowing with the backdoor Troy Ave off of him. It ain't like Troy Ave been in 1,000 shootouts or he Neo from the Matrix. He could dodge bullets. So yeah, his brain would have told him, hey, catch some shelter. You understand? So that's what it is on that though, man. But like I said, man, this shit fake, so ain't no need to keep going in real details. Y'all hit that like button, y'all subscribe. Cloud chasing at its finest. Troy Ave here come out and say, I never said I shot nobody. The internet ran with that. I released the video. So that's what he had said to cover it up. You already know how I go. Y'all follow me on IG, _gang_spitter. Donate to the channel, $, Gang Spitter 704. He was with him. Gone.